You so much. It's so good to see you all again. This is my third year here visiting with you. So I know I see a lot of familiar faces. So I don't want to spend too much time covering the same information I had before. Julie, just want to tell you that was fantastic. The analogies, I think, helping people visualize what's going on in the body is super helpful. And what she said is really, that's the foundation, that's the science behind Virta and what we do to help support everybody. So wanted to give you all a few updates on the program. Since we have been partnering together for 4 years now, we hear lots of member stories about the success that they've had on Virta. Here's one of your colleagues, their participation in the program, how they really appreciate the one-on-one support that they get from the health coaches and the medical providers. So every individual gets a health coach and a medical provider. They've worked one-on-one with them to help them modify what they're eating, change their lifestyle habits, down 20 pounds, and off medications, which is so important to so many people. Not only just in terms of cost savings, but just in general, people usually don't want to take medications. So this is a safe and effective way to do that. On the website, you can hear more member stories about Virta and the treatment and the success that we've had. So I encourage you to go there. And Virta does actually have a podcast now. So you can look up Virta, Virta, on Apple Podcasts. I don't remember all the places, but look it up on the podcast. Really great. We have different guests. We have members come on, coaches, doctors come on. It's really interesting. So over the 3 years that we've been partnering together, this says 480 members engaged. As of this morning, we have enrolled more than 490 local government members in the Virta Type 2 reversal program. Really, really great progress there. So we're so close to hitting 500. I was hoping maybe by this date we would have that. And of those members who have enrolled, we have lost the equivalent of now 33 refrigerators. And you think about that, you think about the colleagues that you see every day, they're trying to lose weight, trying to reverse their type 2 diabetes. That's over 7,200 pounds we've lost, that your colleagues have lost on Virta. In addition to the weight loss, they've reduced their A1C. So Julie was talking about that progression from insulin resistance to prediabetes to type 2 diabetes. Important thing about type 2 diabetes, you want to get that A1C back down again. And we've successfully done that while eliminating almost 50% of medications. Some of these individuals have been on medications for decades. So working with the health coaches to change what they're eating. So Julie talking about, the air conditioner working hard. If you change what you eat, you don't have to, your pancreas isn't having to work as hard. And that's what Virta helps you do, helps teach you that. I know GLPs is a very, very popular conversation. Everyone probably knew that song. I mean, like my daughters, I don't even know if they know the original song. I think they just know Ozempic. I don't even know if they know the original. Pharmaceutical companies are working really hard to get the word out there to individuals about these drugs. And hey, you know what? The drugs are great. I mean, they can do amazing things for individuals, but they're not appropriate for everyone. And it's not a lifestyle change. Even if you take the drug, you have to make those lifestyle changes, or the minute you come off of it, you're going to regain. It's just a fact. It's been proven. There's clinical research done on it. And what I wanted to share with you today is on your left-hand side are local government members who are enrolled in the Type 2 program. And you see the percentage of weight loss. 63% of the members enrolled in Virta lost 5% or more of their weight. On the other side, so on the right side, this is weight loss for your members who are not on a GLP medication, never on a GLP medication, and only did Virta. It's actually 2% better. We've got 65% who've lost 5% or more. So the thought that you have to be on a GLP medication to lose weight is not true. You can do it without going on those medications, and we want to help support you to do that. When you look at the average weight loss for members who are on Virta, we see about 8% weight loss. And then on the other side, you'll see prediabetes. And so this is in general because local government's not offering prediabetes right now, but we see the same thing with the prediabetes. So why am I sharing that with you? Jessica told you earlier. Local government has made the decision, they heard from you all, that people want to prevent type 2 diabetes. They want to catch it before it gets to that point. And they have decided to add Virta for pre-diabetes members as well. And thank you all for doing that. I know it's an investment, but over the past 3 years coming here, I can't tell you how many people came up and said, this is great for those with type 2, but I don't want to get type 2. I want to prevent it. How can I do that? This means about 12,000 more local government members are going to have access to Virta now and hopefully keep themselves from ever getting type 2 diabetes and keep themselves from having to go on those medications. They will get the same program. They get the nutritional treatment. We've got an app. They've got a health coach that's dedicated one-on-one for them and a medical provider to help monitor and make sure that they're safe. I also just wanted to share a little bit about our effectiveness in preventing type 2 diabetes. So Virta, if you've gone online and researched this a little bit, our core is clinical research. Like, we still have a clinical research department doing lots of different research. So we wanted to see how effective are we, in fact, of preventing people from developing type 2 diabetes. Standard care, if people aren't treated, about 30% of those with prediabetes progress to type 2 diabetes, right? And it's over 2 years. The National Institutes on Health Diabetes Prevention Program, they have about 8% of individuals that then progress. So good, it's definitely less than that 30%. Virta, what we've seen is only 3% of members who have prediabetes then progress to type 2. So we're really helping those individuals prevent themselves from getting that prediabetes. So I won't go into great detail about the enrollment experience. Hopefully you all have the slides here. What I do want to share with you is for the pre-diabetes members, program's essentially the same. Because it is so customized, we work one-on-one with the individuals to really figure out what's appropriate for you. I was speaking to someone earlier and they said, yeah, like I told my coach, I'm not going to give up pizza. I'm going to eat pizza. Let's figure out how I can continue to have pizza once in a while and not have my blood sugars go up and not have weight gain and be able to still maintain my reversal status. So that's what those health coaches are there for. Everybody gets a welcome kit with a scale, a body weight scale, a food scale, a glucose meter with glucose strips and ketone strips. And that's how that we monitor individuals to make sure they're safe. So all the steps, the enrollment, the support, everything is the same for those with type 2 or pre-diabetes. It's just on the type 2 diabetes program, typically those members tend to be on more medications. And so then that requires more physician interaction to reduce those medications. Also, Julie spoke about the other impacts on individuals' health. So those people who have type 2 diabetes, in general, have other conditions that they're dealing with. And we talk about weight a lot, but there's other things as well. High blood pressure, sleep apnea, joint pain, fertility problems, depression. There's so many other things that are affected by type 2 diabetes. So helping to reverse that and to help prevent individuals from getting there is really important. So Virta works at that root cause. How can we get so that the air conditioner is not working so hard, right? What can we do so that the pancreas isn't working so hard so that we can prevent individuals from progressing on? Here's a few additional quotes from your members that just share about their experiences with the Virta program. Again, starting in January, it's not just for those with type 2 diabetes, but those with prediabetes, which is typically A1C of 5.7 to 6.4. Okay, so please put them out, get the word out to your employees, people who maybe have were interested before, didn't qualify. We're going to try to go back and contact all those individuals, but just really appreciate local government and their commitment to all the covered individuals. They really do take it seriously, and they listen to what you all want. And yeah, just really happy that they're extending the coverage for those with prediabetes. So thank you all so much. Thank you.